Hi, Capricorns. This is your general card reading for March 2019. May or may not resonate with everyone. I hope it does. If not, you can always reach out to me. My email is lucystarot@gmail.com, or go to the website lucystarot.com and click on the link from there. Okay, so Capricorns, my fellow Capricorns, since I'm a Capricorn too, these are pretty. I don't know why have like a very healing feeling from these cards. I'm thinking maybe you have a new idea as to how to solve a problem. And like there will be like a healing among like a situation, or healing, rising above problems and healing the situation. But you might be getting a new, like, an idea on how to do it. Or the new idea could be just something totally different. So usually since these cards are from different decks, I've noticed that sometimes they tie into each other even though they are from different decks, or sometimes it could be like two different messages too. So the first card that came up is from the Flower Therapy Oracle Cards deck by Dorian Virtue and Robert Reeves. It is New Idea, Crabapple. Your new idea is divinely guided and is meant to be shared with others. Continue to work on it as you are on the right path. So, I mean, we're pretty smart people and we're workaholics. So, I mean, we're always trying to come up with ideas on how to make money. So that could be one thing. Or like I said before, it could tie into the other two cards about like rising above a problem and solving a situation. But I wouldn't be surprised if you guys come up with a new idea for something, but I'm always thinking about things. I know that much. So new idea in the book says, this card confirms you're on the right track. That new project you've been thinking of is brilliant, and the angels want to see it become a reality. Please continue working on this wonderful idea so you can share its benefits with others. Your inspiration is sent to you from the angels. Your only requirement is to trust in the guidance you receive. Keep moving in the directions that feel right. Trust these feelings and set a schedule for completing your project. It can be helpful to share this plan with a trusted friend. Tell this person your desired date of completion and ask him or her to hold you accountable. This way, there's no room for procrastination. You've set a date and are being urged to continue until you're finished. You have, these are the additional meanings. You have greatness within you that's trying to come out, or follow your guidance at every opportunity, or share your idea and creations with the world. So it's funny that this came up, because a couple of things. Like, it says about like having like having a desired date of completion on doing something. So it's so funny because like I've been told like, oh, create a schedule for the month, like write everything down so that even if it's not like a project wise, but I've noticed if you write something down like, okay, this day I'm going to do this, that day I'm going to do that, then you're more likely to kind of get it done. So that's one thing I noticed. And then, yes, sharing your ideas and creations with the world. We sometimes come across as serious people, but we can be creative too. So, if it's a new idea that comes to you that you're thinking of following through on, like a project or something, then yeah, do it, don't let other people like talk you out of it. Use your intuition too. So if it's something like when I created this channel, like something told me to, oh, I've been doing this stuff for years. Okay, it's been over 10 years since I've been doing this with family and friends, and then I'm like, you know what, like, people like this, and even coworkers. I've even done readings for coworkers, and so I'm like, you know what, I should just, somebody told me, a friend of mine said, like, you should create a channel, and I'm like, you know what, yeah, I should. And I'd always thought about doing like something with this, like I've done fairs and things like that, but. And that one I came up with. That idea I came up with. But my friend came up with the idea with the YouTube channel. But then I figured out everything to do for it. So yeah, like if you have a new idea, don't be afraid to try it. If it's something work related, project related, to make money and stuff, I always say, okay, if until you get that going and off the ground, like to bring in a steady income, like a constant steady income, definitely keep your job until you get that going, okay? That's my cautious Capricorn side, because you do still want something to pay the bills in the meantime, okay? So the second card is Healing, Healed, Healer from the Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle Cards deck by Doreen Virtue. Healing energy surrounds you and this situation. So since this came up and the next card is Rise Above Problems, I'm thinking that this has to do with a situation where it was like an issue or there was problem. Oops, excuse me, I'm getting a hiccup. There was problems. So when this comes up, then it's a good sign that things are going to get healed and are going to be back on track, going in the right direction. The book says the situation you've inquired about is healing. Your prayers have been heard and are being answered at this very moment. You have healing abilities that you can use for the benefit of this situation, as well as to help other people heal. Additional meanings for this card are your life purpose involves healing, or you or the person you're inquiring about are experiencing healing, or know that the situation is already healed in spiritual truth. Take courses or read about healing, or work at or open a healing center. So you guys will know which one of those applies to you. But basically, it's pretty self-explanatory. This card is pretty self-explanatory. So it talks about experiencing a healing in some area of your life or with some situation. And the last card is from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle Cards deck by Doreen Virtue. Rise above problems. So you see the little fairy in the picture rising up above the problems. Now this also, that reminds me of like raising your vibration. So also, because like sometimes, I mean, even if it doesn't say it in the book, I'm just saying like that's one way too. Also, like if you're vibrating on a lower energy level, like fear, worry, anxiety, negativity, things like that. If you raise your vibration, then you can that also helps with healing of a situation or problems and stuff like that. Because if you attract what you put out. So if you're putting out that kind of energy, then you kind of get that back. And then if you're putting out more positive energy, more, uplifted, like if you're then it more like positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative, basically. To sum it up real quick. Okay, so in the book it says, when you're in the middle of a problem, the solution often evades you. See your situation from a higher perspective and you may see a new way out. Have you been feeling frightened by a seemingly insurmountable situation? Your fears and tension may have created a negative obsession where you think about the problem continually. Although you search endlessly for solutions, none seem forthcoming, and hopelessness creeps into your consciousness. Whether your situation seems big or small, this card asks you to step back for an instant so that you can better see creative solutions. Instead of continually working on the issue, mentally see yourself giving the problem to heaven's waiting hands, like completely letting go of an envelope that you're mailing. Surrender the issue completely. Then imagine how the fairies might see your problem. How would your problem look from their perspective? Feel the sense of faith and hopelessness that they lend to you, and know that these positive emotions fuel the complete resolution of the issue. Okay, so that's what I meant. Like, right, positive emotions. Like when you raise your vibration, then you are on that positive emotions level. So, affirmation for this is: my heart, my mind, my life, and everyone in it are perfectly at peace right now. Oh, that was nice. So hopefully, yeah, this reading, these cards right now, it's like calming. I don't know why I get like this calming vibe off of these three cards right now. But it's so funny because like every sign gets like something different every month. So this is like definitely about a healing of some sort in some kind of situation. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. Hopefully that comes true for you guys, my fellow Capricorns. If not, and don't forget, this is a general reading, so some of it may apply, none of it may apply, all of it may apply. So if you need the personal read, it's more than just three cards, it's more in depth. So I hope you guys have a great March, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.